Hi everyone, welcome to HDpiano. This is Joe, got a new one today. Very pleased to be able to bring you my first Muse HDpiano recording. This is Uprising, and it's an absolute banger. There you go. This is the intro. 2, 3, 4. Oh my word, that takes me back. So, before we get into my nostalgia drivel, this is middle C. And this is in the key of D minor, so B flats. Now, as is the way with this format, I go on to Google and I type in whatever the band is facts, or I have some in my head. Now, I had facts about Muse, but they weren't very interesting. However, if you go into Google and type Muse facts, it comes up with the following. Matt Bellamy holds the world record for guitars smashed on tour. He's smashed 140 guitars over the years, which prompts the question, who knows of other musicians that have got world records? And we're talking Guinness World Book of Records. We're not talking any other World Book of Records, although that doesn't really matter. I have no idea what else there is out there. But yes, who in the music world, musicians, has world records that you guys know of? In the comments. Now, we start off with this bass line, which to me smacks of Muse so hard. I went to go and see them about the time this track was released at Wembley, and it's probably one of the most energetic gigs I'll ever see in my life. I was at that age as well where I suppose I'd seen a lot of music. I was going to a lot of festivals, and this gig blew my mind. It really blew my mind. They are such a good band live. Probably one of the best bands live, in my opinion. Anyway, what am I doing apart from rabbiting on? I am playing a bass line in the the time signature of 12/8, which is extremely quick. It's like 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. I can't believe I managed to say that. That's the actual proper speed. You don't really need to think of it like that, though, in terms of those individual increments of 12/8, as in 12 separate increments over a bar of 4. Instead, it's just a bar of 4, but you're like swinging it, I suppose. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 that's our first 4 bars, our intro. Now, for those of you that don't know what swing is where you play, instead of playing 2 quavers as half and half, the first quaver, i.e. the on-beat quaver, is 2/3 and the second quaver is 1/3, giving you this slightly lilting sound, which always reminds me of a galloping horse, or reminds me of the intro to the track Uprising by Muse, because that's what this is. Anyway, we do that for 4 bars. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3rd bar, 4th bar, and then. Now, this is the most amazing example of inversions used in music, I'd say, so far that I've done with HDpiano anyway. It's a brilliant exercise in inversions. And we start off in the right hand with an entire bar of this. Now all we're doing is playing the key chord, i.e. D minor, and this is degree number 5, degree number 3, and degree number 5, and you hold that for the whole bar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. Again. Last time with that. Now, and as I was saying, the inversions kick in. Second inversion D minor, root position D minor. That's bar 2 of once the right hand comes in. Second inversion D, root position D. Second position D, root position D. And of course it should be D minor. Like that. And then we go into G like this. And then to F, just like that. So let's treat those 2 bars together. So that's G minor second position. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 1. And we've got this and-a, these 16ths on beat, I suppose, 4 and. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. down to second position F. So it's easy with the chords because you're playing second position G, down a step, second position F. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time with those 2 bars. 2, 3, 4. And then the inversions really kick in. It's very Beethoven-esque, and what we're doing there, we're playing in A now, which the bass note is very, very much responsible for signifying where we are harmonically throughout this piece. And we play the third and the root in A. 1, 2. Then we go down 1 slot in that chord, so third becomes root, root becomes 5. We're playing triadic material here, so only notes 1, 3, and 5 being used of each chord. So 3 and root, root and 5, 5 and 3, 3 and root. And that's it. That's like a fine exercise in broken chords if you've never done one before. And there is like perfect ways to do the fingering for this, which tends to be something along the lines of like 5 and 2, 1 and 4, 5 and 2, 1 and 4. But I'm probably not going to bother with that because if you just get there in any way you can. You see, I just went 5 and 1, 3 and 1. I've got large hands, so whatever. Just down like that, through the motions, and then to G minor, second position up here, and then to D minor. And this is the first point where our left hand is not playing the tonic, i.e. the root note of the chord. So we do G minor second position here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the same and we had before, but it was down here with C and B flat. This time it's up here, and then D minor with F in the bass, making it first position overall, and then C sharp in the bass. And that C sharp that's the Muse sound for me. They put these ferocious sort of discordant notes in at times, and there's loads throughout this piece, and they work so well. And that's what gives you that tension that you need. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, G minor second position up top, same forehand, then D minor root position, C sharp there. Last time. Then it's an exercise in inverting intervals in D. We start with root 5, and then we go slightly quicker this time. We're not just playing every 2 beats, we're playing every 1 beat. So it's 5th on D, 5 and 3, 3 and root, root and 5, 3 and root, 5 and 3, root and 5, root, like that. I'll do that again slower. Root and 5, 5 and 3, 3 and root, root and 5, 3 and root, 5 and 3, root and 5, root. Without me rabbiting on. Just like that. It might help some of you to look at your hands at this point if you're unsure. And that's all you're doing, okay? So, 5th, 6th, 6th, 5th, 6th, 6th, 5th, root. Moving on, G minor second position again. But this time, we're doing just like we did the first time in this instance, but an octave higher. Like, remember last time we went like that, now it's up here. That's the only difference. So G, beat forehand, like that. But this time as well, we got some amazing Muse style, tension building, discordant chromatic notes. This time on G sharp, not C sharp like before, but G sharp. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I just got something wrong, didn't I? We don't actually go C, B flat here, we go A, G. Pardon me, I read that wrong. Let's try again. So G, 2, 3, 4, A, G, and then there. There we are. That's the difference. One more time with that. Up we go. And then the same instance of going down in A, but this time sped up, so every beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, root. Exactly the same thing as we did last time, but last time we spread it over 2 beats and we only went down. This time we're spreading it over 1 beat and we're going up, down, and then up. So. Not that. That. Again. again. And then G minor first position for the first time, and then D minor second position for the first time. So that's G minor first, D minor second, those amazing Muse-esque discordant notes, and that at the end. So let's do that again. G minor first, 2, 3, 4, and a 1, D minor second, discordant C sharps, 4 and then on 4 and octaves of D, which finishes off the right hand for this video. Again. And then we do 2 bars of this, and then 2 bars of this. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're into the verse. So again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Into the verse. One more time with that last 4 bars. So our galloping, swung quavers, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The end. And that's it, everybody. That's how you play the intro to Uprising, which is actually amazing to play. You're going to enjoy this one. It is fantastic. Here we go again. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Into the next video, which is coming right after this. If you're on YouTube, like, subscribe, comment, watch many of our other videos, do whatever it is that you do on YouTube, find a hole and come out of it an hour later. And then, once you've done that, head over to HDpiano.com to subscribe and play the rest of this and everything else. There's loads. And you'll love it. The piano's great. This has been Joe, HDpiano. Bye for now.